from my heart and from my hand. Why don't people understand my intention?
So while we're waiting for the engine harness to arrive, we're working on some of the bits and pieces behind the dashboard, mainly the fresh air and the heater. So getting the pipes in place. There is something I do want to show you regarding the heater, because I've got two heaters here, both of them with different issues, but I think using the two I can probably make one functional one. This one is actually off a car that's done around about 78,000 miles, and this one's come off a car that's done 48,000 miles. And it's important to point out that you should always check these radiators that are inside here, because basically these things are no better than a vacuum, and if there's any leaks or debris inside these things, it is basically just blowing out into the cabin in the car. And believe me, there is quite some crap that collects over a period of time in these systems. There is no filters on them at all, so they are prone to gathering quite a lot of dirt. So I just want to show you the differences in the radiator. So this stuff is blowing around inside the cabin. Not good for your lungs. The radiator itself looks like it's in fairly good condition on this one. We just need to replace these sponges around the edge. Oh, this one, a very different situation. It's in really bad condition, clearly leaking and spraying crap coolant all over the cabin. So this one's a definite no-no. So we will be reconditioning this and reinstalling it. So as I said, I can't emphasize this enough. If your car has done more than 50,000 miles, you definitely need to check this. I'm not sure if you can see it, because these are basically nothing better than glorified vacuum cleaner. And the fan at the back there, and you see the amount of debris that's left inside, and that's basically been sucked up and thrown around the cabin. So do your lungs a favour. 50,000 miles, highly recommend checking these radiators. So this radiator I can rescue because it's in good condition, but you can see all the foam around the edge. It's the open cell foam and it's basically all degraded. So we will clean this all off and probably put closed foam around it just to insulate it and stop it from rattling. But again, imagine this is just disintegrating in my hands. Imagine these particles being blown around the cabin. Isn't that good? Okay, give that a rinse off, get the final pieces off, and then we'll wrap it with closed foam insulator. But I think we can rescue this one. Okay, so just a quick clean up. New radiators installed, closed cell foam around it, and yeah, ready to go back in the car. So the offending vent that all that dirt basically gets sucked up into the car is this one at the front here. And inside this wing is this tube with basically open foam installed inside it. But this is a proper dirt trap. I'm not entirely sure why they thought this was a good idea, but basically any dirt will just suck straight into the car and into the cabin. So I think I'm going to try and find a better solution. I think I'm just going to run a empty pipe, a clear pipe, and maybe try and find a filter for the front of this so that I can easily change the filter on the front, and that should keep the dirt out of the heater. Okay. Okay, so that's all the ducting in place. Move on with the next job.